Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the final time to the Old Streams farm. Today, basically we're shutting up shop. At the end of today's video, we're going to start the journey over to Thornton, the new farm we bought over in the UK. And guess we get to start all over again there. But what we need to do today is we need to get everything down to the yard. The new owners are showing up tomorrow, and we have to be out of here before then. We need to get going by 11 o'clock. It's currently 10 o'clock. We need to get going within the next hour to have any chance of making the boat. Still not 100% sure if we'll actually be renting a truck or not, if we'll need to. But we will try and leave this farm in as tidy a condition as we possibly can, which means we will need to be moving stuff. We will leave the silage there. The new owners have said that they want to buy some cows in the very near future, so the bales and the silage are actually going to stay, and we just need to get the rest of the equipment into some sort of position where it is good to go. They've also said they want rid of this John Deere, so on the way out we'll be... Well, once we got everything ready to go, we will be setting the deer as well. Now, what we need to do first is we need to get everything back to the yard and into some sort of neat positions. And what I need to do is actually go and grab the Profi hopper and the skid steer, which I'm going to load both of them up onto the back of the trailer, onto the back of the brown trailer. I'm going to bring both of them back, and we're going to set off this entire assembly we've got here. Once we have that back at the yard, it's going to be probably quite a short video. There's not... You know, we just need to clean this place up a bit before we go. And then we're done. Off to Thornton to get mowing big time, I guess. With whatever money we have left. Now, the new owner is not going to have as rough a start as I did. There is compost in the compost master there. There is fuel in the compost master. They've got pretty much everything they need to get ahead. It's just a case of I am nowhere near where I want to be. Just a case of I'm still nowhere near. Good lord, my reversing is atrocious today. There we go. Just a case of getting everything sorted. I mean, they got 28,500 litres of compost. That should do them. I have rejigged the manure sprayer to actually work correctly with compost now. I've de-fiddled it. How are we doing on the trailer here? Do with straightening up a bit. Could probably have done with reversing on in the first place, actually. So let's try reversing on. Come on, you can get up in this trailer backwards, surely. You can get up forwards, you can get up backwards. What exactly is the issue here? Oh, the center of gravity was too high. And we came off it. There we go. Is that up? Just raise the trailer up like that. Why did I turn off the deer? And it is off on the penultimate journey with this thing. Because everything else is pretty much at the yard already, I believe. I will do a quick round trip of the... Did the skid steer just fall off? No. I'll do a quick round trip of the entire area just to make sure that I do have everything back. But I'm going to be a bit careful here because I don't have anything strapped down. This is quite the endeavour to get all this stuff back. Let's get the lights on because it is a bit dark. Sorry, sir. There we go. Still got everything on the back of the deer. This is lovely. Can potentially just squeeze in a bit more speed. I need to get that back down to the yard. Or do I? No, that's the shops. What am I doing? That needs to go. That needs to stay at the shop. Actually, I want to really quickly actually make a sale because I forgot to do this before I started recording. Like a genius. That didn't happen. I totally did not forget to sell the Sammy. Who knows? Maybe maybe David on Old Streams has one waiting for us. Maybe Sergey has managed to source one because I did say to him that I'd like a Sammy Galaxy as a bit of a yard tractor, maybe a utility vehicle, other than the Land Rover, which I've decided we will keep for the foreseeable future. Let's get that down. Can I get through here at all? Or will I have to take a slightly longer route? I can get through. This trailer is just basically going to be loaded up on the back of the Land Rover once we're through. And I'm going to try and see if I can get the Belarus on the back of the trailer as well. Because if I can, that's going to save me time and effort. Now, I think this can go over here and beside the tether. Because new owner has told me they've got a tractor that has a front loader attachment. And is this 3-point? That is 3-point. Wonderful. So I am in third person a lot. I'm using the drone a lot today. We might as well give it one last go here. We'll fold that up a bit. Get this into the shed here. And get it detached. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now for a quick check around to see what else is around. There's the Clark forklift. Everything is basically in the yard. The plow. The plow indeed. Plow needs to move back into the yard as well. Just get the deer on that. I would like to think... Also, yes, I have left this field half plowed. That's gonna have to be the way that it is, because I'm kind of rushing to get everything in place to get to the boat in time. Because even as it stands, it's a maybe, maybe not for getting there on time. If I don't catch the boat today, the next available spots on a boat is like a week away. So there may be a week's delay between this and arriving on Thornton. There we go. Right, what else needs to be moved? What's that? That's the cedar. I think that's everything in position now. So all that's really left for us to do is I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna pretty much have to. I'm just gonna very carefully and gently nudge this back into the shed a bit more, so that if it rains, it doesn't get filled up with water. The fertilizer is in waterproof bags, so that won't be an issue. And yeah, I think that's about it. So it's time to start with our final few items on the agenda. This John Deere is going to go back to the shop. This John Deere is getting sold off. And then everything else is going to stay, and we're going to load up hopefully, load the Belarus onto the back of that brown trailer. We will have to unload the skid steer, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then we'll have to try and load the Belarus onto the back. If it won't fit on the back, I'm going to have to rent a truck. And that's an expense I'd rather not have to do. If we can save the expense of a truck, that gives us more money. That gives us about 30 grand more on Thornton. And as it stands, we're at about 100 grand in the black. So let's head in here. Hello, sir. I would like to sell these pieces of equipment. 100 and... oh, we're about almost 200 grand in the black now. This is particularly good. Now let's just get in here, and I'm gonna need to put the landy. Can the landy even take this kind of weight? I'm wondering if I might have to rent a trailer and a truck. I'm wondering if that might have to be a thing. Just when you thought I couldn't drive, I actually do something that I'm still a mile away. I actually do something that is somewhat legit. How am I looking on? Am I looking to the rear? Can I look to the rear? I can't look to the rear. That looks pretty close to me. So, yep. And that's not gonna work, but it'll do for now. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna work. I'm hoping that... Can the Belarus need to be going faster than the Belarus can go? I'll have to rent a truck. I don't have a choice in the matter, so what I will do is I will get the trophy hopper off the trailer then. If I can't bring everything on one trailer, there's not much point in me doing this. I can buy a new trailer in Thornton with the money we'll have. Just get the shop to come collect the trailer. And there it is. And now we need to rent a truck. I mean, we don't need... well, we're going to need something big. Let's rent a man truck in red, I guess. 14,000. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than I thought. We will also need to get a trailer. Flegel, I guess. And put this in red. I'd like it in red if they have it. That's an extra... ooh, that's an extra little bit. Well, I mean... don't have much of a choice. Let's get up to the shop and get this truck down. This is not going at all as I'd planned. Can I... aha, I can see back there. Wonderful. That is not at all lined up. This isn't like Euro Truck at all. Oh, maybe it is. There we go. Beacons on, because we're going to be going fairly slowly through town. And the quickest way to the port is basically going to be crossing over the rivers and heading up by the brewery. So, next question is, can I even fit this into the yard? The combine actually needs to move back slightly, I think. Let's get into the yard, come on. Yes, it will, just about. Wonderful. Let's get the legs, or the ramps down. While that's happening, that is down. Start loading up. Start loading onto the trailer. As best I can. I'm gonna use this view so you guys can see what's going on. So this is the Landy, ready to go off to the UK. Let's get this loaded right up at the front here like this. Can I go back and further? That'll do. Next up's going to be the Belarus. I'll put the Profi up on the back because that's going to be a bit awkward to get on and off anyway. It's going to have a nice view to reverse in. This is the Belarus. We'll bring this for Sergey. So let's get this loaded on. Fairly close. There we go. So we got 2 of our 3 vehicles on and ready to go to the UK with us. The Profi Hopper is going to be the final step. And this is probably going to be the most difficult because I've got to try and look over the bag, over the bagging box, I guess. Don't quite know what to call this thing. We are up. We are on. We are nosed up, or reversed up to the Belarus. So that is our equipment ready to go. Let's put the ramps up. And I'm gonna bring it out into the field over there, just for the sake of getting one last picture of all this stuff on the old Streams farm. Now obviously, driving around the yard I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Because I don't want to damage anything at this late stage. One thing I do need to do as I leave is close up all the gates. Close up the gates, turn off the lights. Because we are done here. Just need to get the lights out and we will be good to go to Thornton Farm in the UK. Start all over there. Where's the light switch for these lights? Does this have a light switch? Oh, the light switch is in here, isn't it? Yes. Any more lights that I'm forgetting? Nope, that is the lights out on the farm. Now we just need to close this gate. And for the final time, close up this gate over here. And that is us done on old streams. There's no gates to close over there. I mean, there's still entrance to the farm over there, but there's no gates for whatever reason. Let's get a bit further out into the field here and slowly, Dave, just kind of get nice angled on. So that is what we are bringing to Thornton. And I am going to very quickly do that. And that is going to do us for the Old Streams farm. So as I drive into the sunset, with lights blazing and our man truck beacons shining into the... well, it's the sunrise actually, it's just a foggy day. As I drive into the sunrise to get the boat over to England to start anew on Thornton Farm, I will leave you by saying, I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the Old Streams Farm. I will see you next time when we will be starting on Thornton Farm, whenever that comes out. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.